Have you ever been so overwhelmed that you like put your keys, your wallet, your phone, something very important, one of those main few things that you carry in like a really weird spot, like the freezer or just simply a place that you would never think to look? Maybe like a closet or even just whether the refrigerator. I mean, I've done that before once. For some reason, I went through this phase a few years ago where I was putting my keys in the freezer. Like, I think I did it twice. Or I leave my water bottle on top of the car and pull off. Very embarrassing at the time, but the more I learned about these things, I realized that it was just to overwhelm, my body and brain and stuff. Just I wasn't doing well for a number of reasons. And I was at the beginning of my thyroid journey. But if you haven't come to my channel, my name is Jeff Wilson. I started really digging in this last month. I posted about one long form video a day, really trying to help people get fit, get faster at running. This channel is going to be about strength, mindset, show a lot of stuff on strength training exercises. However, I was working with one of my clients yesterday, and he was talking about, ironically, the story I just told you. I was 24 and he's 24. Just a coincidence, but he was talking about how overwhelmed he was. And I started asking him questions, because he had lost a key fob, I think 4 times in a month. And it's like $40 or something to replace it. I go see him at his apartment complex gym. And I was like, dude, okay, so I've been here. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah, ironically, I was also 24 years old at the time. And he kind of looks at me funny, like, are you just BSing me? And I'm like, and I'm serious. I was 24 and a lot of my stuff was thyroid. I did explain that to him and he knew that part of the journey. But most importantly, no matter what the avenue was to get there, I was overwhelmed. I didn't like my life. Stuff with my girlfriend wasn't going well. So I'm checking. I just posted this video, by the way, but the sound cut out. So I had to unlist the video and do it again. Just checking to make sure. I'll probably do that one more time. And so I go through this story and I'm like, I'm asking him questions though. I'm like, so have you like left stuff in a weird spot? He's like, yeah. Obviously, he's like, I lost my key fob 4 or 5 times, wasted like $200. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. And he's dropped his phone a couple times. A relationship thing looked really, really good for a couple weeks, and then it dropped off. I was there too. I get that. And then I was like, do you run into like the sides of like a door frame, like run into the wall a little bit? And he looks at me funny and he's like, yes, like that's crazy. He's like, so that happened to you too? I'm like, oh yeah. And the point of this video, as much as I talk about fitness and health and other things, this is a part of health. And the point though of this video is to simply talk about some of the 3 things that I always held on to. They might sound obvious coming from a personal trainer. It's not me lying to you. But they also might sound a little weird because I'm talking about kind of like almost like mental health and overwhelm and anxiety and such. And nor is this even really fit into the category of just like mindset necessarily. But the main 3 things that helped me always ground me was running, or you could relate this to a cardio type thing, some sort of get on a bike, you like hiking really fast up a big incline, something like that. Lifting was huge, especially at that point. I'd really just started getting into it. And then stretching. Not necessarily yoga. Yoga was definitely helpful. I would do yoga moves kind of as a part of it. You can check out my warm-up video and you can see me doing like a down dog and an up dog and stuff like that. And it's like technically yoga. I don't always it's just a part of a warm-up that I like to do for lifting, for running, this, that, and the other. But those 3 things, as simple as they are, I think this is what most people need to turn to. One is like you can kind of exert yourself. You can get the left, right, left, right, left, right. You can really process things. I like listening to music at this point in my life when I run, but I think you should do both during that case, unless you just hate one of them. But especially if you hate being in complete silence, I think you should challenge yourself during this phase. Second, lifting, especially coming from a guy's perspective, nothing trying to get weird here with gender, but from a guy's perspective, it raises testosterone so much just by doing a basic strength training lift. Once in a while, you might want to do like a metabolic like class type thing where your heart rate's going up high and you're doing a lot of reps. But that's not the type of strength I'm talking about in this video. I'm talking about just straight up like pump iron, do squats, do bench press, especially if you can do things like pull-ups, do those things as well. And then the third one, stretching, is more of in the relaxation category. You can kind of center yourself, really like being like taking care of your body, and do it more often than you normally would, which is going to be hard for people. This one, I put it third because people are going to naturally put it third in their brain. But I'm going to challenge you, maybe to even put it first. That's up to you. You got to kind of know yourself a little bit. But anyway, I really think these things have kind of saved my life in many seasons. And I think they can do that to you too. And most people have a lot of trouble with getting exercise and keeping it into their schedule, being habitual with it, this, that, and the other. And I've just posted some videos on some of those things. Just check those out. But I really think that doing these three things always gave me something to hold on to that I could control during the toughest days of my life. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Again, my name is Jeff Wilson. Please follow along if you want to learn how to become a better runner, if you want to get stronger, learn how to move well, and just have a long, healthy life. So have a good one. See you on the other side. Peace.